September is sandwiched in between two Mercury retrogrades. We just finished a Mercury retrograde. We have some downtime, even though it's eclipse season now. When eclipse season ends, we'll be picking back up with another Mercury retrograde for the end of the year. And wow, it's just like major energy for the rest of 2024, guys. I truly believe the key to working with September's energy is really honestly being like a minimalist, really like not scheduling too much for yourself and really letting go. Because when we let go of expectations, or we let go of maybe some kind of thing that we feel like needs to happen, when we just like let that go and be like, you know what, I'm just going to be one with the universe, see what comes my way, that's when opportunities will arise. And eclipse season is known for big changes and big blessings coming into your life. If this is your first time here, hello, my name is Courtney, and this is my monthly Cosmic Energy Download Series. I am so happy to have you here. In today's video, I'm going to be highlighting the astrology of September, talking about some crystals that really pair well with this energy. And then at the end of this video, I'll be going over some of my current crystal favorites and any fun life updates. So make sure you stay to the end to hear that. Alrighty guys, so for the flow of today's video, I'm going to be going over those celestial moments first, and there aren't too many, to be honest, even though it is a pretty heavy month, not too much going on in the stars. The first thing I'm going to be chatting about is the new moon in Virgo. Then I'm going to be chatting about this big lunar eclipse happening in Pisces mid-month. And then at the very end of this, I will be chatting about transitioning into Libra season. Also, the first day of Libra season is the Fall Equinox, or the equinox, depending where you are in the world. And that's really our celestial moments. And then I'll be going over my crystal favorites. So on September 2nd, we have the new moon in Virgo. And I'm a Virgo rising, so I'm very excited for this new moon. Like I mentioned, the energy of September, we are going to feel kind of like on like the edge of our seat, almost like a little bit like anxious and very nitpicky. I think something that we're gonna be coming face to face with during this new moon is the feeling of wanting control, because it's going to feel like we have no control in anything. We need to remember to give ourselves space to literally like let go and learn from our mistakes. We can't be perfect all the time. Virgo energy is very much the perfectionist, and honestly, being perfect right now is not going to happen. Like, just let it go. Like, whatever happens, happens. Try your best, but like, don't let your perfectionism have you in a chokehold. In one of my latest videos, How to Prioritize Your Energy, I talk about the first pillar of really prioritizing our energy is calling in order. And that is very much in alignment with this new moon in Virgo. So even though there's so much chaos around us, or we might be feeling like this bubbling up of just like emotions or like things that we can't control, really calling in order and like taking time with yourself during this new moon to prioritize the things that are going on, like taking time maybe to like give yourself a break and like reset is going to be really crucial for you for the rest of the year. Really carve out time during this new moon to think about your routines, think about how you are doing self-talk to yourself, and really preparing for this eclipse. Some crystals that I recommend for the new moon in Virgo would be green moonstone. I think this would be wonderful because green moonstone has like this heart-centered energy. It's very like earthy, but yet like has this lunar connection. So very much like this like literally new moon in Virgo, like I feel like it's so spot on. I also recommend working with green kunzite. If you don't have green kunzite, I think it is a little bit rare. Just like the regular pink kunzite would be good too, but green especially would be great because it just brings this like spiritual love, but also like this almost earth star connection to like the earth. Very grounding and heart opening. So I think those crystals would pair very well. So next up is our big moment of September happening on September 17th, and that is the full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces. This is a full moon that is going to be super duper charged, right? When we have an eclipse during a full moon or new moon, what have you, it is like the moon is intensified. Those vibes are intensified, and we really do feel that. So the theme of really this eclipse is letting go, right? It's a full moon lunar eclipse. And we need to surrender. We need to let go. We need to step back and see what is flowing into our life and what is not flowing in our life. Like, where is this balance? Where is this kind of energy like coming in and out of our life? Like, where are things where we're pinpointing, this is really an obstacle in my life? Like, how can I fix this? Or I need to pull back from this because this person is draining my energy. Or like, I love doing this and I've gotten like good feedback from others of me pursuing this, like, and I feel fulfilled. Like, I'm going to keep doing this. And like, not being scared to do the things that are uplifting you into your life. If you're noticing that like flow and things connecting and you feel like you're going on the right path right now, like, keep doing that. It really is a time of divine intervention, divine timing, you know, all of that, like destiny. If you feel like you're at a crossroads, like, I wouldn't be surprised if like there is something maybe like ending or starting in your life right now. This is like what eclipses bring, and it's so magical, and I love them so much. I have a whole video on like eclipse energy and like how we can really maximize the eclipses. So I'll definitely link that. I'll have a pop-up card show up right now if you want to check it out. But really, on this day during the eclipse, really go within, you know, let go of things that are emotionally draining you, right? Pisces energy is very much in sync with their emotions, with their intuition. Like, take time to go within and like really do some release work, you know, imagining white light energy going over your body and cleansing you. Just like do all of the things. Like, you can definitely do a ritual on the eclipse. I am definitely one that is pro ritual. And like, you know, you can manifest. I know this is like a very hot topic, but like, you can manifest on an eclipse. It's nothing bad's going to happen. I personally love to manifest during the eclipses. But it's like the way you do it, right? It's like, yes, it's not a great time for like action, but it's a great time for like thinking about it, visualizing it. Like, that's manifesting. So I feel like the people can be a little bit judgmental about manifesting during eclipse season, but all in all, if you're connecting with your destiny, then that's exactly what you should be doing at this time. Really quickly, some crystals to mention for this full moon lunar eclipse. I would really advise hematite. Hematite has this really grounding energy, and I feel like it can really help you if you feel like your emotions are getting the best of you. It really has this just supple, like earth energy, like grounding you. You know, meditate with it if you feel like you are feeling like the waves are crashing you and you just need to just anchor. Also, I feel like working with Lemurian quartz would be good because it just has that like this kind of like manifesting power within it. It connects to the ocean, so we feel like that Piscean energy as well. So, you know, if you want to do a ritual, I recommend having some Lemurian with you. And then if you want to also meditate or do some grounding work with hematite. Not too many celestial moments, like I said. We're already at our last one. So on September 22nd, we transition to Libra season, and also on September 22nd, it's the equinox. So for us on the Northern Hemisphere, it is the fall equinox. It is a time for change, for us to feel balanced and start kind of moving in life in a different direction, right? Summertime is at an end, which is sad, but also I very much enjoy fall, so I'm excited for that. But it's just like another stepping stone towards, you know, the next phase of life, really. Libra season brings an energy of really the self and like relationships and like your relationship with yourself, your relationship with your partners, your relationship with the world. That's very much like the focus here. And like, how are you cultivating balance in your life, right? It is the scales, right? Libra is the scales. We want to think about what is fair, what isn't fair. Are we treating people with respect? Are we maybe like in a negative energy lately and we've been treating people poorly? Like, are we being a little testy? Like, I wouldn't be surprised if some of us are just going through it and like maybe we kind of are like barking at our partners and being a little bitchy or whatever, you know, like we can be a little sassy when there's a lot of high energy going around. So definitely take it upon yourself to think about how you've been communicating with others, with yourself. Like, have you been talking positively to yourself? Like, really be mindful of that. I really do feel like this month is going to feel like a big test for a lot of us. I think a lot of speed bumps and obstacles may arise, or honestly a lot of really amazing things. The reason why I'm kind of teetering towards more obstacles is because of the retrogrades. Like it is kind of like the second half of 2024 is a more challenging part. So yes, there are many opportunities for amazing things to come into our life, but because of all these obstacles, I feel like there may be a chance that we might be feeling more of like the shadow aspects of things rather than like the light. Not to say that there won't be any light, but I'm just saying like we're probably going to be going on this roller coaster ride. So we need to stay positive and we need to roll with the punches. Something to do on the fall equinox, if you wanted to do some kind of like journal work or ritual or something like that, I would honestly get a piece of paper and like draw a line down the middle if you are kind of contemplating something in your life right now, because like we are in eclipse season. Like maybe it's like a major life decision, or like you're really thinking about something and you need to outweigh the pros and the cons. Like this is a great day to like literally think about, what are the pros and the cons of me doing this thing? What are the pros and the cons of me quitting this thing? You know, like if you feel like that, definitely do an exercise like that, because you will be feeling a lot of balance and you will be feeling change. So kind of like finding out what you need to focus your energy on and like the direction you want to go. Doing a practice like this on the fall equinox can be really beneficial. Crystals that I recommend working with during Libra season and also the fall equinox would be howlite. I feel like howlite would be good on the fall equinox to bring that peace, serenity, just feeling at one, feeling at peace and one with the universe. Got tongue-tied. Also, I feel like chrysocolla would be great as you are like balancing things in your life or just thinking of things in a different perspective. Chrysocolla can be great. It's like known as like the teacher's stone. So like get that inner wisdom from within you during this time. So now I'd love to share with you kind of like life updates, current crystal favorites. I mean, nothing too crazy here, but I did want to like just chat with you, like a fun little convo about what I'm really feeling right now, like with the energy in my own personal life. I feel like as I'm filming this, it's like the end of August. So we're getting closer and closer to that new moon in Virgo, and we're in Virgo season. So I'm just like really thinking about how I can kind of like make my home more like less things. Like I am really vibing with like minimalism right now. Like I want to go through all of my closets, my like jacket closets, my office storage. Like I really just want to purge and go through everything and like donate things. Like I want to get rid of a lot of stuff right now. And I feel like it's kind of like preparing me for this eclipse energy. I feel like with that release with the full moon in Pisces, like that lunar eclipse, I feel like there is this like letting go element of just like letting shit out of your life that you don't need. And I just feel like there's so much cluster, even though like it's behind doors. I know it's there. I know that sounds so weird. Like I know there's a bunch of stuff behind, that closet door, and like it's bugging me. So I'm like kind of like in this mood to just like get rid of a bunch of stuff. As far as crystals go, I will say I have been doing a lot of money manifesting lately. So I've been like gravitating towards the money stones like pyrite, green aventurine, and I've been having some good results. Honestly, it's been like pretty wild. And like, it's so funny. Like I literally am having money just like fall into my lap, like walking outside and there's like money on the ground, walking into a store and like a checkout at the grocery store and there's $20 there. Like what is going on? I've never had like money just like being in my face so much for just like take me. And I'm like, what the heck? I didn't take the $20. That was at the grocery store, by the way. I was like, what if they come in? I don't want to take this money. I'm just going to leave it. So I didn't take it. But still, I was like, the universe is like literally sending money my way. This is nuts. So definitely recommend working with money stones if you are actively trying to manifest more money, because kind of works. Anyways, I hope that you enjoyed listening to the energy of September. It's going to be a wild ride. Remember to keep things calm. Don't overstretch yourself. Keep things minimal this month, okay? I think that's the key to surviving September. I am eager to see how things kind of manifest this month, so it should be very entertaining. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you liked this video, please give me a big thumbs up. If you are new here, I would love it if you subscribed. Again, thanks so much for hanging out, and I will see you in my next one.